Ho-ho-ho, alakablamo. That's right. It is Our Reviews Will Kill You, the pop culture podcast that is attempting to be on time. And today we thought we'd bring a little look of the Irish, a little bit of Irish Baby Yoda here for you as well. So we're here, you're here. It's time to get our drink on. It's Friday night. Time to kick back, relax, and party time. That's right. That's right. I am the man you may know as Z.
But don't you worry. Daddy's home.
Don't you worry. Daddy is home, and Daddy is joined by the person who seems to be on a mission to perpetually make me the worst possible drinks he can possibly figure out. I don't know what's going on here and why I keep getting suckered into this, but it's Zanoob Noob.
I room for this drink.
Terrible.
Hey, you're going to pass out. I'm going to get to do whatever I want with you for my St. Patty's Day.
This drink is, I don't know.
I already told you this. The honey syrup didn't go as planned, but what are you going to do? It's not like the worst.
It's just so bland. There's no oomph.
You are drinking the blandest
chutzpah
of whiskeys.
It's a little bit of proper 12 to celebrate the Irish tonight.
I'm drinking Old Granddad because it tastes like my father.
Well, that's what we're doing, Scott. What are you doing?
I am over here. I am still drinking my Lefroy Select, working on that bottle there. It is a very good scotch. I do enjoy. Very peaty, very much good taste to it. Good smell on it, too. It is Friday night. We are live. My music did not start playing. There it is. The chat is already up and running. I see Jay Bird is in there. Tony Movie joined us early. Ron Schrade is with us. T-Zap. We've got everyone with us, and we are glad that you are joining us. Salute to all you guys as well. We hope that you're enjoying your Friday night beverages along with us.
I think you forgot your light, Scott. It's kind of dark over there.
It is kind of dark over there. Hold on. Let's get some light going over here. And boom. That's still purple from last night. Let's go blue. I want to go blue tonight. And we're going blue because check out what I got here in blue.
Ooh.
Actually, let's go back to the big show. Let's check that out.
I like it.
Yoda's Don't Make Me Force Choke a Bitch shirt. That's right. That's hotness right there.
That's because the new store is live and it is accepting orders.
That's right, it is. That is actually part of the housekeeping there. But we can't get to housekeeping until Puss Puss tells us what we're doing tonight.
Oh my God, what are we doing tonight? Well,
what aren't we doing tonight?
There is going to be a bunny that's going to be very sexy, or not, possibly. Then I think what in real life Pokemon, a Snorlax has found 25 bricks of cocaine. A Snorlax, yes, a real life Snorlax. That is Scott. Buying the first tweet of Twitter. That's a typo. Burger King knows where a woman belongs. Naked cowboys are arrested, and there's PowderPuff girls in live action that are kind of hot, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Seems
the costumes.
very strange.
Then we're going to go crazy orc tales with bald eagles skating on ice. CIA catfish robots? That seems weird. Panda Express requires strip downs of their employees. I don't know what that is. Cocaine on the penis. Oh my God, that's like a Thursday night. And then we're going to go to reviews. Pacific Rim the Black. That's not racist. WandaVision. Didn't we do that last night? And I care a lot. And we're going to get freaky.
Care a lot? Oh, we're going to talk about a Batman Good Day to Die. Is it Good Day to Die? No, it's
let's update that. We're going to talk about Batman It's Easy to Die. That is a YouTube special. We're going to talk about Pacific Rim the Black. We're going to talk about High Rise Invasion, which is another anime on Netflix. Along with that,
sent me an
we're not going to do WandaVision tonight since we did that last night. Check out housekeeping in a second for that. And yes, we'll do Freaky or whatever that movie was right there. But let's not worry about that until later, because right now we have to get to housekeeping.
Ooh, housekeeping.
What kind of hotel is this?
Housekeeping.
First up tonight in housekeeping, this week on our YouTube at ourreviewswillkillyou.com. That's youtube.com/ourreviewswillkillyou. Z put out a video about Star Wars and the new comic series, I believe it was. You know more about this than I do.
Yeah, it's a new thing from the High Republic. Notice how I did not use the Star Wars font because I looked it up and couldn't figure out what it was. I suggest you also notice in that picture that there are some Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruities there.
From IHOP.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of strawberries.
And that rock is not there by accident. That rock is a sentient rock, and we get into a little bit of there's not a discussion because it's just me talking, but yeah, we talk a little bit about Star Wars and the High Republic.
So that video is there. Also over on our YouTube channel. I want you to check out. We did it last night. We went live. We went WandaVision. We did a full breakdown of WandaVision. We brought in our friend Ben from Next Level Network. He does a whole lot of stuff over there. But we went a good hour plus talking about and going deep into WandaVision. That's why we're not talking
deep as you could possibly go. I mean, if we went any deeper, you'd feel it yourself. We went deep.
I'm not.
Which is why we're not talking WandaVision tonight. So definitely go check that out. We got into it heavy. We do want you to go check that out and get a lot of the WandaVision that you missed from the series. Also, we do now have coming in, and we suggest that you all do the same. One of our first fan wearing shirt pictures. I know there's a term for that.
The Stone Cold
What
Killer.
kind of rape dungeon is he in?
He's in the one that requires him to wear a Ugundam Knuckles shirt.
Oh,
That's
my goodness.
Right.
The shirt that I created.
The hotness that you did not create.
Oh, I created.
Absolutely
I know the way.
But we love our fans. We love our fam. And anytime you can send us a pic, folks, we'd love it. We really appreciate it. Get to see the love out there all the way to the shores of Michigan. So thank you so much, Ron Cole, the Stone Cold Killer, representing.
Ron, it would be a little bit better if next time it's a shirtless pic, but you shave your chest hair into the Uganda knuckles.
Noob, starting early.
Oh, my God.
Where is it?
You can't catch me, gay thoughts.
You know what you can catch? Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, you haven't done that like 10 episodes. It's been so long.
It has been, yeah.
You just gave up, like you folded like a lawn chair.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not on anymore, so.
Z's best friend has joined us in the chat. Welcome tonight, Z's best friend. And you see the image there. I suggest that you, Z best friend, along with everyone else in the chat, go over to the store, the new and updated store that is available. Go into ourreviewswillkillyou.com/store or ourreviewswillkillyou.com/links to find it. The old store is still available with some of the old merch. Will be around for a few more months, but everything is being transferred over to the new store with the new updated. And I'm telling you right now, I'm rocking the whole the Baby Yoda shirt here. Let's swap over that again. I actually like these shirts better. I think they're better material, so I approve, and I hope you will as well.
There's also going to be some new hotness. There may be some new shirts that have been designed that we'll be promoting soon enough. Apparently, we have to do some forensic evidence back on that picture. Apparently, there's a cat in the background of that last image of. Apparently everyone. Oh,
you mean that
look
cat.
at you, the cat.
Oh
the
my
cat.
God, that's
there's
a pussy.
a hidden. There's.
That's a fluffy pussy.
I always love when you send me pictures with hidden pussies.
Make sure that could be a theme. Is send hidden pussy, and we'll find it every time.
Yes, that's our new game. Find the pussy.
My God.
Well, actually, that's one that we can't take to YouTube live, but we're gonna try.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I just realized Ron is like so pearly-escent white, like super white and super straight.
Super straight, absolutely.
He is super straight.
Adorable. Anyway, what was? I think that's it. I don't know what else is going on. We're gonna get sidetracked if we keep thinking about these things.
Noob,
and
no
Baby
like
Yoda's outfit is not for purchase.
No, well, I'm going to post
outfit.
it. I said I was going to post a Freaky giveaway, and I just didn't. And then I watched Freaky, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll give it away now. So I will post Freaky that I will review later in the show. I will post the giveaway on Monday for the digital copy.
So enter and win.
Yeah.
And you too can be the owner of.
You can get Freaky with me.
Yeah, get freaky with Noob.
Yeah.
And nobody enters.
Wow. Z's best friend, I'm looking at you. Where's my tuna?
We'll give it to the cat.
That's fine. As long as she makes it.
That's long as who makes it.
I want to.
Oh, she just want her to make it.
Yeah.
And while we wait for that, let's get into the news. Let's click it. Let's work. Come on. There we go.
Good news, nobodies.
You're doing it, Scott. You're doing it.
Right. Noob, do you want to start us off with our first story?
Yeah.
Or shall I?
So they took Lola Bunny from Fuck Bunny to A Cup Bunny.
From what bunny to what bunny?
A Fuck Bunny to an A Cup Bunny.
That is
Not true at all,
That's
actually.
very
Here's
true.
entertainment.
Well, it kinda is.
You see on our screen here, entertainment gives you the first look at Space Jam 2. It's going to be with LeBron James. And there's the Toonie Jam crew rocking new uniforms. But the
Toonie
internet is
Jam?
all in a tizzy because they desexualized Lola
Yeah.
Bunny.
Not even. They didn't desexualize. They made her not a woman. Like this
Yeah.
should anger feminists.
She's a trans bunny.
she's a con. What did they do to her face? Why does she
Why
have
is she
no
darker?
chin now?
Well-
What do you mean? Why is she?
She
darker?
looks
The
a little
old one,
downsy.
she's darker.
She looks
Well-
a little downsy.
Let me tell you this, because both you, especially Noob, I want you guys to know and realize that you have fallen for the same idiot plot that all the other snowflakes did. That is not actually Lola Bunny from the first Space Jam. That is Lola Bunny from a hentai fantasy art website. Lola Bunny did not actually look like that. This is what Lola Bunny used to look like.
She was still like sort of fuckable.
What are you talking about?
She did have, the crop top and the hips, but when you compare her to the new one, it's the same bunny.
That's
No,
a
it's
dude.
Just
not.
a different. It's just a
That's-
different uniform.
That's a
Wrong. Nope.
Luca bunny. Like that bunny's
She
got a
has
dick.
no chin, Scott. First of all.
Yeah. There's
Secondly,
a chin there.
her legs
There's-
look like
wait.
chicken sticks.
I'm sorry. There's a chin. And there's no chin in either of those characters. It's a
You are
first off, it's a
100%
cartoon
wrong.
bunny that you're fantasizing over, and so
Yes,
is everyone
because
else who's
Space
getting
Jam was the very
hot over
first
this.
sexualized furry bunny thing ever created. and
Second
now-
off, she's flatter than Mary Kate Olsen in Full House.
Which
So
also is not true. And why are you going? And why does a cartoon have
So
to have
you're
tits,
also
Noob?
for censoring Pepe Le Pew?
Yeah.
Then is that what you're
I
saying?
really
Scott?
don't get why did they censor him again? Is he rapey or how is he rapey?
He is 100% rapey.
They were
But the
saying
point
that-
is that he learns his lesson in the end.
How does he
gets taught a
rape?
lesson.
When did he rape
Oh,
ever?
he's super grabby and he does not ask for consent.
That's
He
fine.
is-
Maybe he does.
He is overly aggressive. Although the part of the joke of that was it was the cat that got the white stripe on his back, and
Yes.
as soon as the white stripe was cleaned off, he wasn't interested anymore. So that was in the joke. It was also a French stereotype where because he was French, he was also more overly aggressive. So I guess there were multiple problems with Pepe Le Pew. They could have just
Yeah, but
like,
the scene is, did you hear? Oh my God, you didn't even hear about this. The girl who's in the scene in Space Jam with Pepe Le Pew is asking for, she said she'll give $10,000 to anybody who can get the footage for her because now, see, this is what happens. You get people cancel things for stupid reasons. And then this poor girl loses her part in the movie. She's not in the rest of the movie. Her part gets cut out completely because they decided to get rid of Pepe Le Pew. And now she's upset that she no longer gets to be in Space Jam. And the whole scene is is Pepe Le Pew getting in trouble for being handsy with her. They tell him that that's not allowed. You're not allowed. That's not acceptable anymore.
Wait, they removed Pepe Le Pew from the movie?
Yes, they removed Pepe
Oh,
Le Pew
my
from the
Lord.
movie. Yep. This is reported not just from me, but also Tony Movie, Chappie
Actually-
D9, Neil Blomkamp, #1 fan.
Actually, I think Z's best friend is onto something. Apparently, COVID had gotten to her. She wasn't feeling confident enough to wear a crop top. So, good call there. I
But
think
why
that's
does she have the elbow? Why does she have the sleeve on? That's so 2000 late.
because that's what a lot of the NBA players had.
Why is she wearing those like undershorts? Is she trying to hide
Because-
something? Maybe a
Because
bunny penis?
that's what a lot of the WNBA players wear.
As Bootleg says,
They're probably
she
hiding-
probably is a member of the WNBA, but better than most of them.
I'm fairly. Are we sure this isn't like a trans movie now? Like,
Well,
is she
so-
a trans bunny?
So director Malcolm D. Lee quoted, "Lola was very sexualized, like Betty Boop mixed with Jessica Rabbit." He told
Really?
Entertainment Weekly,
It's a fucking bunny.
"Lola is not politically correct. This is a kids movie. Why she's in
Politically
a crop
correct.
top? It just felt unnecessary, but at the same time, there's a long history of that in cartoons."
I'm sorry.
It's not even the crop top. I don't care. That's not even like the big deal. It's just the fact that they took away her female figure. Like, when did it become? When is that a problem that women have figures? Is that an issue?
I understand the over sexualized. It's first off, it's a bunny. B, it's a cartoon. Like,
look how confident she looks on the left, and look on the right. She looks a little sad.
Yeah, a little frumpy.
She's still confident. Entertainment.
How is she confident? That is not a confident
Entertainment
bunny.
Weekly reported that while Lola is still going to be the strongest player on the Toon Squad in the upcoming film, she's reluctant to return to her old team and Bugs Bunny after branching out on her own. So, she's branched out. They're trying to get her to come back. She's in the same uniform as everyone else. She doesn't have the special crop top because they're not over-sexualizing her, which is what they said they were doing, which the internet's freaking out over, which is just showing how many people were actually out there masturbating to cartoons.
Yet female volleyball players could still basically wear nothing, and that's not you.
How do you over-sexualize a cartoon bunny?
I don't know.
After the first Space Jam, was there cases of small children going out and fucking bunnies? Like, I don't understand.
No, but there was fan art like this that was created.
That's barely anything. What is wrong? That isn't. There's nothing even wrong with that. Are you sure that wasn't cut from the movie?
No. This is from. This is image that you see on pages like hentaiimage.com. Like all like fan art, hentai fan art and stuff.
I bet you that's actually from the movie.
No, this is from the movie. And that's actually the shitty part of this is because while I was doing this and trying to find pictures, I forgot what Lola actually looked like. So it took me a while to figure out what she actually looked like. Because when you look up Lola, this is the first image that comes up, which is the extra buxom, extra hippie image here.
Buxom.
That you see.
You must hate the female form, Scott.
I love the female form, actually. I think there's
then
nothing
why
wrong
are
with it
you
whatsoever.
letting them censor it? Why
I'm
are
not.
you for censorship?
I don't.
You and LeBron James hate women.
I don't need to get excited over a cartoon.
What part of that is exciting? That just looks like a normal. She's wearing more clothes than female volleyball players.
I didn't get excited over the first Lola either. I mean, I don't understand. I mean,
you got excited.
Let's move on to
a lot of Cheeto fingered guys in their mommy's basements that were spreading Cheeto dust all over themselves. So that first image that have a problem with this, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, Wiser in the house.
So let's move on to a form more fitting for Scott. Snorlax has found his cocaine.
Noob, what are you gonna do? Noob, what are you gonna do if I ever lose weight? Like you're gonna have no jokes.
You never need to worry about that. So
what is a Snorlax? First of all, I don't know that anyone knows what that is, but
that's a Pokemon.
You know what we always like to do? We
really
always like to find that nose candy. What are you gonna? Apparently, we all live in the wrong states. I hope one of our fans one day finds 68 pounds of cocaine and gives us a call ahead of time. Because how come everybody else is finding bricks of cocaine, but we can't find it? I've been looking my whole life for that much cocaine.
This is what, the second cocaine story out of Florida in just 2 months, 2 cocaine stories. On this one, a Good Samaritan, the chief of police is saying, discovers 68 pounds of cocaine valued over $1.5 million floating in the Florida Keys. He knows a large black bundle wrapped in tape, contacted local authorities. 25 bricks of the nose candy.
25 bricks.
That's a lot of money in coke.
$1.5 million.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that guy. I wonder. See,
by the way, they were snorkeling when they found this. So this is if you just walk on the beach in Florida, you're gonna find cocaine. You're gonna find cocaine somewhere.
I don't know how. Like, who dumps 25 bricks? Like, that's a lot.
I don't think it was dumped. It was probably lost in, something was being smuggled and they lost it or had to dump it because they were getting boarded or something like that.
You don't think they would go back to it?
What?
You don't think they would go back if they had to dump 25 bricks? I don't know. Whoever the
it flows like candy down in the tropics somewhere.
Oh my god.
Do you know what cocaine is actually made of?
Cocaina plants.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure it's crushed up concrete and gasoline.
No shit.
All mixed together, and then turns it.
That doesn't sound healthy.
It is not healthy at all.
That's why. Oh, is that why all the people who snorted lose their symptoms or whatever?
My nose just doesn't work the way it used to.
Yeah,
dear Lord.
And that's just if they decide to cut it with that, because there's a million ways to make it, and all of it's bad for you. So
clearly,
So just another Florida cocaine story, because these are like every Friday we have a show, and every month you're gonna find coke in Florida. floating out
we
in
are
the ocean.
going to go
Two
on an,
most consistent things on Earth
we're going to go on an OrkU sponsored Florida trip and snorkel for cocaine.
with the Snorlax.
Yes.
Whatever
And
that
to
is.
pay for that, we're going to have to sell our tweets.
Yeah,
tweet
what is
here.
this again? Like, this makes no sense.
I don't get it either. But as of Tuesday, apparently the first tweet of Twitter, I can't believe I actually said that. The highest offer for this is $2.5 million. I don't understand how any of this is working, but apparently it's being auctioned off. And on the 21st, when the auction ends, the proceeds will be converted to Bitcoin and get sent to Give Directly Africa Response. I still don't understand how
Why
you're
would they
auctioning
give
off
Bitcoin
the
to
first
African?
tweet from Twitter. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know.
interestingly enough, the very first digital art was just sold. I think the artist's name is Beeple, and he sold a piece of art for $69 million, and it was strictly digital. So there's this new thing where they're setting a blockchain to have these this digital artwork nonsense. This is why you can tell that there's like worldwide conspiracies, because super rich people are paying for things that don't exist. That's how you know that the world is in a bad place, because the ultra wealthy have so much money to waste. They can buy the first tweet of a company that should be destroyed.
They're buying
Anyway.
the tweet or the handle?
The tweet. They're buying that tweet that says just setting
Why?
up my Twitter. It's the very first tweet ever made, and you get a digital copy of it.
Who gives
Maybe
a
if
shit?
I could snort some digital cocaine.
We have a digital copy right now. We're looking literally at
No,
a
you
copy.
don't get the authentic one, apparently.
not.
Just like
This-
the artwork that
Oh.
you could just copy a
Who the
gif
fuck
of.
cares?
Wow, this is why you know that people have too much money and the plebes like us are getting downtrodden.
Oh my god.
This is
Go
when
take down the patriarchy.
unlike the original, this screenshot here that I took to share with all of you on YouTube world doesn't have the digital code embedded inside it that makes it authentic. That I don't know what the hell any of this still is. And apparently
What
the
would
guy
be
who
worth
made cassette
more?
tapes died today.
The guy who made cassette tapes died today. What
So
would
I
be
mean,
worth
come on.
more?
This is just everything's going to hell.
What would be what's worth more, the original tweet or a tattoo of the original tweet on Noob Noob's ass?
Ooh.
Ooh, there we go.
Wait, no, on my ass? I don't want needles on my ass.
Is often disappointing.
I don't have much of an ass to begin with. I feel like needles would go right through it.
I do feel like, actually, considering how big Noob Noob's ass is, we're probably going to have to use both cheeks for that. It's just
Yeah,
4 words.
Just
Five,
setting up my
five
Twitter.
words. 5 words. We'll still need both cheeks in order to make that happen.
Yeah, this ass stopped developing at like 5 years old.
So just be aware that ultra wealthy people are using their stimulus money to rip us all off and buy things that are absolutely ridiculous.
yeah.
Like the first tweet.
You know what else people should use their stimulus money on? Burger King.
Oh, that's
They should.
terrifying.
Yeah, they're
They
a
should
great
support
company.
Burger King.
Because Burger King UK is setting a very good...
That's
So-
not real.
It is
So Burger
100%
King UK
real.
actually
It
tweeted
is authentic.
out on the 8th, this tweet right here that we're looking at, and all it says is, women belong in the kitchen.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
And
fucking
that's
brilliant.
it. Now,
Yay.
what followed that up with was,
Scott's about to say that women definitely belong in the kitchen.
if they want to, of course, yet only 20% of chefs are women. We're on a mission to change the gender ratio in the restaurant industry by empowering female employees with the opportunity to pursue a culinary career.
And they lost me.
Fortunately, they didn't keep those tweets together. They thought it'd be funny to put the aged-old joke about women belonging in the kitchen out by itself first, and then following up with this later. This, of course, is following a full-page ad that they took out in one of the local papers.
Oh my god.
Looks like this, with the headline nice and big. It says women belong in the kitchen, and then in small writing there, which I can't see either, is all the details about the charities and the stuff that they're trying to do. But there's a difference between doing a full-page ad like this, where when you open that up, you're going to see that headline, and it's going to cause you to say, what the hell, but you'll read it right away. So it'll make sense. There's a big difference between that and putting out a tweet that just says women belong in the kitchen and giving time for the follow-up where you're supposed to explain that, oh, this was just a joke.
It's called nuance.
Yes. They should have also said that women shouldn't wear shoes.
Unless, of course, the shoes are made by a
God,
company
I
that
just get
is-
silence. Not even a little bit of a. Oh my gosh.
What
Wait,
else?
is
What,
that-
what else? What else should we say? Women
Barefoot
women
And
should
pregnant.
just be.
You forgot pregnant.
Yes, women should
Barefoot and
just stay
pregnant.
at home and be pregnant.
That
Of
is
course,
what
if they
Fergus-
choose to be, because that is their. It's there's a little nuance there that you have to. Yeah, and in tweet world,
So they apologized, right? I'm sure.
They apologized. They deleted the tweet. They're backpedaling heavily. They said
Heavily.
that, oops, we screwed up. Apparently, you know what? This was just a bunch of like people sitting in an office somewhere saying, oh, this will be hilarious. And instead of like looking at themselves and looking at what they're joking and laughing about, thinking, oh, this is a great idea, and just moving forward with it without,
They don't need to apologize.
Oh my god.
Why should they apologize?
Yeah. That's
It's a
perfectly
market.
fine.
It got people to talk about it. That's the whole point of marketing.
And
Women
And
that's
then, and then dollars are what count. That's what the free market's for, you commies.
Yeah.
wiser Thanold is saying, why do women wear white at their weddings? Actually, that is supposed to symbolize purity and virginity.
Is it?
Good luck with that. Yes, actually, that is.
How
what
would
that's
you know
supposed to
that?
be.
You've never, you don't. When was the last time you got married?
I've never been married. I've never enjoyed
You just know
weddings.
about purity.
When I go to, I filmed multiple weddings, and I do know
that's
that.
right. And he
fact.
asks all the questions. Why
I
are
do-
you wearing white, lady?
I don't know where and how I learned that, but that's just one of those tidbits I picked up over the years that the
Sheer
reason they wear white at a
brilliance.
wedding is because it's supposed to symbolize purity.
Absolutely brilliant.
That's where the origins of the white wedding dress came from.
The orange.
Well, maybe a cowboy should wear white instead of being naked.
And
because
this one
apparently-
does.
Oh, he does wear white. He wears tighty whities.
Oh my god.
Or how are people? People must be familiar
Look at
with
those
the naked
quads.
cowboy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, how does that guy who's like seems like he's homeless because he's a panhandler and he's been in Times Square for years? How's he so jacked?
That dude
like,
is
what does he do?
squatting a whole
He's
lot.
squatting.
I mean, that's his life. The naked cowboy, we know him from New York. He spends most of his time up there where he hangs out in his tighty whities that say naked cowboy, and people give him money to take pictures with him and everything else. Headed down to Daytona Bike Week, where Robert Burke, 50 years old, was booked into Volusia County Jail for panhandling. Apparently,
On the
Daytona Beach has an
panhandle.
ordinance on panhandling.
He was
Here's his
panhandling in the
mugshot.
panhandle.
So apparently he was released on Sunday morning, and even though Burke is a regular down there, this time around he got arrested for panhandling.
What
I'm
happened to
assuming
his
he's done it.
guitar?
I'm assuming he does it every year. They said that they saw people taking pictures with him and shoving money into the guitar, which of course is, panhandling. I'm assuming he does it every year. It's just this is the first year that a cop had an issue with it and decided to arrest him for it.
The guy's just trying to earn a living like everybody else. What happens? What are you supposed to do when they took your gerbs? Although I guess Florida's open, so maybe he could have had a real gerb, but they took her gerbs.
Daytona Bike Week is up and running down there. We didn't expect that to shut down. He was released. I didn't have any follow up on that, whether or not he went back to work or not.
And no one cares. I'm saddened by the fact that it looks like somebody smashed his guitar. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It was broken while he was getting. Apparently he didn't go easy. He did. I don't know if he actually resisted, but in the arrest itself, there was some issues, and the guitar was broken. One of a woman who was with him, which was his handler or assistant or something,
He's
took the
an
guitar.
assistant. He's a panhandler.
Which she took the guitar for him while he was getting arrested. And
then she dropped it.
And then my understanding is that it was broken with the police in the process of getting arrested.
I think I see car keys there. So
Yeah.
he owns a car.
That dude has plenty of money.
It looks like
He's been around for like 20 years.
Yeah, it looks like that's the picture that was taken on the hood of the police car where they lay out everything that you have on you.
It didn't seem like he was holding much from the amount of
you
clothes
look
I saw.
back at this picture and you're wondering where he's keeping his keys.
boots.
Definitely his rectum.
Actually,
Or
his
his
boots,
boots.
because I did see that, she also was able to take his cell phone out of his boot as well to, gather his belongings while he was being arrested.
Clearly.
Is panhandling legal?
Only in the
Depending
panhandle.
on where you are.
Huh.
Like,
I remember in Santa Monica, you had to apply for a permit
To panhandle.
To be able to perform in Panhandle, yes.
Huh.
And you had to
And
pay money for that
like,
permit.
street performers. I think street performing is technically panhandling. Like on Hollywood Ave, Hollywood Boulevard, you have all the characters out there in their superhero costumes, everything else. That is all technically panhandling. I don't know what the regulations and ordinances around that are. But yeah, if you're out in the street and you're asking for money, technically you're panhandling, I guess.
Huh. Well, I'm sure he'll do good.
He's been doing good for years, which is why he still
Yeah.
does it. I think this is the only thing he does. It's not like he has a 9 to 5 he
I'm
goes
still
to.
surprised Scott never bothered to panhandle because at one point Scott was a dead ringer for Zach Galifianakis. So he
I
could
actually should
made
have.
money.
For some time, I should have been a Zach Galifianakis Alan impersonator.
He's not famous anymore, so no one cares.
That is true. What the hell has he done recently? Nothing.
Nothing. He lost a lot of weight and did that clown show.
Although I did have,
Yeah.
although Z, the problem with me panhandling is my love handles get in the way.
So it's okay if you make fun of yourself.
Yes, no one can make fun of me better than me.
But what's wrong?
So it
with
doesn't
having
matter
to
what
love
you say because I'm always going to be able to say worse.
Then eat more. Okay. So
What's next?
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yes,
I always thought it was the PowderPuff Girls. I don't know why.
I thought it was PowderPuff too.
They have
I mean-
power.
Power.
So you're that, or I thought they were doing cocaine. They're from Florida, right?
I don't
Clearly.
even know. They are like 12 years old.
Are
and
they?
then in
But they're
this, they're
very
like
tiny.
30.
Oh, they just aged them up to 30.
Yeah.
And they're how is this a thing? Like this doesn't make
That's not right at
any
all.
sense.
I don't know what that is.
Who are these people?
What are you putting on here? What that's not even remotely
Is that
accurate.
not
Is that
them?
Casting? I don't
Nope,
know.
not
Is that
even
that's the voices, probably, right?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
voices
those are
of
the
the
voice
cartoons.
actresses.
Oh, that's the voices of the cartoons. So that's not the people who were cast to play them in the movie.
No,
They are much hotter than
Ah.
those people.
the people they cast for the movie. Are
Yeah.
you going to pull it up so people have any idea?
Chloe Bennett
Is doing what?
is I don't even know, the red one.
The red one.
Power Bubbles or not Bubbles. Bubbles is blue. Buttercup is green.
How do you know this? I don't even know.
I
they have
watched
names.
Powerpuff Girls.
Don't they have a monkey?
Blossom is
Who's
yeah,
the
they do have,
monkey?
they have like a sentient monkey, yeah.
But who is the monkey?
So I don't know who the monkey is. Let me look.
Mr. Bananas.
Chloe Bennett from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is Blossom.
She's-
Dove Cameron is Bubbles.
Cameron is acting. Good luck with that.
Yeah. She's also from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and other Disney shit. And
She's
then
from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Mhm.
What was she in Agents
she was
of
like
S.H.I.E.L.D.?
some
She
evil
played-
girl.
Well, no, she wasn't evil. She played Sky, wasn't she?
Sky.
Yeah,
No,
she
you're
was-
thinking of Chloe Bennett. Or
Oh,
Benet.
that's just
The one
Yeah.
who's banging the
She was
boxer
banging
we're always making
Jake
fun of.
Paul.
Jake Paul.
Logan Paul. No, she dated Logan Paul.
Who cares? People we don't know or care about because there you go.
Yeah.
Look, they did something there. How is this a thing? How's anyone going to watch? Why
I don't
would
know
anyone watch
what
this?
Buttercup. Like I don't know what's going on.
What
with
I heard.
Buttercup.
What I heard was that apparently this is the Powerpuff Girls who are now grown up in later time of their
resentful.
life. They don't remember, or they think that whole time that they had superpowers was a dream or something. But things are happening where they have to realize and accept that they are powered individuals and have to save the world.
So they're going to be mopey for most of the time.
Yeah.
Great. Just what I wanted to see. Mopey Powerpuff Girls.
I definitely need to watch this just to see.
No one needs to watch it. You
Yeah.
really think this is going to do well?
It's on the CW, so maybe it'll be like
It's a show? It's not a movie?
no, it's a show.
Oh, this is going to be terrible.
yeah.
If it's on
So-
CW, we know it's going to be terrible.
Oh,
Maybe there's going to be a
absolutely.
love triangle between them. They're going to fight their feelings.
There's going to be a lot of talking about feeling for sure. A
Yeah.
lot of it. Like
So-
every episode.
I mean, I
Sprinkling
will at least watch one episode to see.
Bootleg
No,
agrees.
you're just
He
some-
says,
Watch all of it.
"Yep." Bootleg agrees. He says, "Great. CW just ruined the Powerpuff Girls for me."
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like I understand where people really like this property, and this seems like disingenuous to the property in some way. Like maybe it'll be disrespectful. I don't know. It's very concerning, especially I get it if you're fans because it's like definitely got that cult following. Can anybody tell me who the monkey is? Though?
No, they only announced these 3 as the cast.
No, I don't care who the monkey is in real life. I want to know what the name of the monkey is.
Mr. Bananas, probably.
It's not Mr. Bananas. I know we have Powerpuff fans
Monkey
up there.
from Powerpuff Girls.
He's like something cool. I thought he was pretty cool guy. No?
Harold, actually, is his name.
It's not Harold.
Is it really?
No, it's not. It's something cool. You're the worst Googler.
Mojo Jojo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
An evil genius monkey seeking
Mojo
world
Jojo.
domination.
Monkey. Mojo bootleg comes in with the win. Mojo Jojo, the monkey.
I said it first. I love how one of the is Buttercup a boy is one of the questions
Is
people ask.
Buttercup a boy? That's not nice.
That's one of the questions they ask on Google apparently.
That's the one of. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Coming up next week is a story about how people are complaining on the internet about them sexualizing the Powerpuff Girls.
yes,
Probably.
clearly.
It depends. Like if Chloe Bennett's in a bikini the whole time, I will
Greg
watch it.
Berlanti, I don't know. Sometimes Greg Berlanti does good things.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he does this, and it seems like a bad idea.
Greg Berlanti just owns the CW at this
Oh my
point.
God, he must be with so much monies.
Yeah. So I think that's it for Power. There's just nothing else
No, I
news-wise.
just thought I knew it was it was going to outrage people, and it outraged.
I will definitely watch it now because of Chloe Bennett.
I think people were more
doesn't
outraged
fucking-
over Lola Bunny
No,
than they were over the
she's not
Powerpuff
attractive.
Girls.
She's not attractive,
I like Chloe Bennett much more than Dove Cameron.
even though she's been with Jake Paul or Logan.
Yeah, well,
Paul.
that I lose respect for her, but physically I like her more.
Oh, I think Scott. Did you forget a drop? You forgot a drop, Scott.
Oh, I did forget
It's got a drop.
didn't I?
Yeah,
I
because
dropped
this
the
would have been
drop.
perfect for it.
What drop?
Yep.
What drop?
It's a shame.
We'll see. It's a tease for next time.
Fuck it. Let's move to Orc Tales.
Let's just do it.
Because I'm very
Let's get Orc Taily.
Let's go to Orc Tales.
It's not a mystery. We're making history.
It's now time for some outrageous Orc Tales.
Our first Orc Tale is let's see, Skating Eagles.
Dude, what's
I
better than
guess.
skating eagles? I mean, come on, people. I can't imagine we would get yanked for this, but you got to see.
That's pretty
anytime
awesome.
a bald eagle can ice skate, I mean, what's better than that?
Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire. Oh my God.
Spotted while fishing, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm ice skating, bro."
He's just chilling.
He's just chilling on
He's
ice.
gonna go for it. He's gonna
I think-
go for it.
Is
Oh
he?
my God.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so there's a fish on the ice that he's going after. He's walking across the ice, sliding around a little bit. It's an eagle walking on ice, slipping on ice. It's not
I'm
ice skating.
more so confused as to the motherfucker.
Oh, look at that!
The
Look at that.
motherfucker can fly. Why didn't he just fly right above it and
Because he
drop
wanted
down?
to ice skate. See, look at him ice skating there. Like
He's
a
more like
majestic,
tippy-toeing.
You can for once actually say, look at him ice skating like a majestic eagle. So I hope people can forever say ice skating like a majestic eagle. Scott, you're an ice skating fanatic. Wouldn't you say that this
I'm
is
still ice skating.
beautiful? Do you not ice skate like
I
majestic eagle?
still ice skate. I still play hockey, and this bald eagle, is skating better than I do.
If only he could skate backwards a little bit.
If only I could skate as good as that eagle does. And it catches its little already dead prey and then flies away as majestically as an eagle does.
Man, you guys have you have no pride in your country. Did you even think an eagle could ice skate?
It's not. It's
It's
just.
not ice skating.
It's like tiptoeing on the
It's
ice.
100% ice skating.
Just,
That's like
it's
a-
just
it's
walking
tiptoeing
on the ice and slipping a little bit as it's walking on the ice.
But
Now,
manages
although
to
I
remain
will tell you,
majestic.
I will tell you what, we have a local zoo right around the corner here, Elmwood Park Zoo, that does have a bald eagle exhibit. And you ever get a chance to see one of these things up close, and holy crap, are they impressive! Like
Eagle.
standing up, these things are like 3 foot tall. If you can see how big their talons are, they are incredible animals.
Bootleg says you just found your new center for your beer league.
Yes. I actually just had to miss 2 games because of my ankle injury, which came along from me trying to be healthy and working out. And they won without me. So I guess maybe we found the problem.
I was gonna say it moved from a heel injury to an ankle injury.
Well,
Migrated?
heel, ankle, somewhere down below my knee.
There's something down below.
Something
Just
down
hanging.
below is injured.
Oh, yeah.
So that was up on top of ice, but let's go sneaking down below the ice where the CIA is now catfishing. Or
They are catfishing. Are they
making
catfishing?
surveillance catfish.
I mean, what exactly would they?
Okay,
I think,
not the catfish like the girl trying to lure the
or
guy.
is it? I mean, maybe it is. Do you find it attractive, noob?
I mean, it's got an open mouth, so that's always good.
He's ready to go. He seems primed and ready.
Waiting for you.
The
Hold on,
robot
noob. Let me
catfish.
swim over to you.
Oh my god.
Oh, it swims. There's actual footage of it. Get out of
that
town.
looks real.
Could you just imagine
I am
swimming?
real.
You are as majestic as a catfish, noob. Would you not swim up gracefully to this catfish and present yourself?
I would probably, but what's the catfish accomplishing? I don't understand.
It's there to catfish you.
I'm just a catfish, noob. Nothing else. Just
In the
special
water,
little
though?
It's
Like-
there to
catfish.
catfish you. It's to entice you into the water. Maybe
Come
you
on now, noob.
maybe you eat some.
I got a
some
solid
grubs.
30 minutes before I get too pruny. Like I don't know
So
how
you can only
long.
last 30 minutes.
I
with
can only
the-
last 30
with-
minutes.
with the fish.
With
Come
the
in,
fish,
noob,
yeah.
noob. The water's fine. There's nothing weird going on here with mechanical fish that are made to spy on you. No, that's not what we do, I swear. We're just
No,
here
it's
for water samples.
isn't it like all spy things? It's there to sexually entice people. I was my assumption that it was there. This is where they get catfishing from.
This is where catfishing originally came from. And
Yeah.
if the CIA's making it, you know it's only there to collect water samples, nothing fishy.
And just sex.
That's a load of horse shit.
It's there for sex.
Who was the really famous football player in college that got catfished hard? Like,
Tualua
no, not Tua Tagovailoa. Manti Te'o. There we go.
Manti Te'o
Yeah,
got
yeah.
catfished by the
For like
CIA.
3 years.
By the CIA.
He was having sex with a literal catfish who he
was-
thought was a woman.
How many years were you catfished? See, now everybody could just blame it on the CIA. You'd be like, look, the CIA was actively catfishing me. What am I supposed to do? How can you resist a robot catfish?
I
I was going
think-
to say.
That's what Nubit is. All that money that you spend on, what were supposedly women was just you being catfished the whole time. But
Oh
this
my
catfish has a body that contains a pressure hull, ballast system, communications, and has a tail for propulsion. It is only 61 centimeters long.
But can it deep throat?
It supposedly can because it's made to collect water samples. It's made to actually discreetly collect water samples because collecting water samples
Human
is something you
samples.
have to do discreetly.
Yeah, I was going to say, what kind of water samples are they
They clearly
taking?
stuck it in Chernobyl and let it swim around.
Oh my god.
Obviously.
Spread out a penis.
It's Chernobyl
Now
code
it's a
for penis.
rape fish.
It is a rape. It went from catfishing people to straight up raping them. What would you do if it went out of control and it
Oh
went
my God.
bonkers in the water?
A sentient rape fish?
Laser
Oh my
mounted
God.
with lasers.
It's no longer Skynet. It is the deep net.
I don't want to go swimming anymore. This is worse than Jaws. Like, I'm now afraid of the water.
Does it have teeth? It doesn't look like it has
Does it
teeth.
need?
It
Does it
doesn't.
need teeth?
It doesn't need teeth because it's just made for discrete water sampling.
It's discrete sample taking.
Yes.
Sample taking.
Oh,
All
boy.
right. Well,
Speaking of being discreet, we're going from sushi to sugar chicken.
sugar
boy.
chicken. Yeah.
I've had Panda Express once in my life.
I have also had Panda Express once in my life, and I 100% agree with the fact that it is sugar chicken. Does anyone disagree with us? Let us know in the comments below.
I think that's exactly what it is. But apparently, they had for their employees, it was a live seminars and coaching academy, which is
Seminary.
a third-party organization which Panda Express claims they have no ownership or control over. This is where they were sending their employees for leadership roles and training and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Although when the employees got there, they found out that they weren't allowed to have cell phones. There were no clocks on the walls, no doors, and the windows were covered with black cloth. They said it felt.
This already sounds suspicious.
They said it felt much more like a cult initiation ritual. However, they all stayed there because the opportunity for promotion would depend on completion of the seminar.
Opportunity for promoting in Panda. Like, where are you going to go? Like, regional manager of Panda Express making
The sugar
$10 an
manager.
hour?
You don't think those regional managers pull in a fat $15 an hour.
Well-
maybe like a solid 16
Watch,
with free
we're going to
meals.
offend all Panda Express managers.
Apparently, if you want to be a manager there, you have to be comfortable with stripping down to your underwear and hugging it out with your coworkers.
That sounds like a policy we should not implement.
We should.
at
You know,
OrkU.
do you want to do it right now?
No.
You wanna strip
I am
down?
in fact
You two
thinking.
should.
You wanna embrace.
This is, now that I'm not in the same room as you two, now that I'm in a remote studio, I think this is a good idea. You two should strip down to your
tried
underwear.
recruiting a
and
trash
hug it out.
panda instead of a sugar panda, and it just didn't work out that well.
It really. I have pandas have been ruined for me.
Pandas have been ruined for him.
Yeah.
So now you're just supposed to. So Panda Express is denying all culpability and saying that this was not their doing.
I'll be 100% honest. I kind of want to have Panda Express again now.
Just to see if they'll make you strip
yeah.
down.
Just that, and I just want to see how like shitty it is. If I remember.
If I remember correctly, it tasted like sugar chicken.
Yeah, it was just really MSG.
No, it was really sugary. Like it literally tasted like they dipped it in sugar, like cotton
Jay Bird
candy.
says it's a new challenge. Unfortunately, Jay Bird, I'm not bringing those two back to the studios over here anytime soon.
Right,
So
what's
What are
the
you talking about?
challenge?
We're doing
Eating
a-
sugar chicken or
if
hugging
they're
it out
doing
naked?
if they're doing the hug it out challenge, it's just going to be those two.
We're
Oh,
doing a
that's-
cocktail creation with Aussie bartenders soon, so I mean, we're
That'll
gonna be together.
happening
Ooh,
eventually. Little tease for something that we
tease.
again.
Little
We're gonna tease something that we don't schedule for 3 months.
Yeah, it's gonna be like at least a year and a half away.
Way to tease that.
Yeah.
Great.
So there is one of the employees. She is taking them to court over this. She said that she was uncomfortable with it, which who wouldn't be uncomfortable with being told to
Noob.
strip down to your underwear and hug strangers in
He
a room
would not be.
That
uncomfortable
Depends on the
with
stranger.
has no clocks on the wall and has the windows covered with black sheets.
Really depends on the stranger for me.
There's so much about this story that's like, what the hell?
She's gonna. If
Is
it's
it-
true? She's gonna get monies.
Is
So
it
hopefully it was worth her time.
is it worse than cocaine on like if they stripped you down and said snort cocaine off a penis, is that worse?
Well, obviously it is because it's gonna kill you.
Oh
What?
no! How does that kill you?
A surgeon who was jailed after his lover overdosed on cocaine sprinkled on his penis.
No, she snorted off his penis.
Has
and
been
then she
ordered
died?
to pay compensation to her husband and son.
To
Let
her
me say
husband?
that again because
Hold
there's
on.
nothing about this sentence that doesn't raise a million more questions. A surgeon who was jailed after his lover overdosed on cocaine sprinkled on his penis has been ordered to pay compensation to her husband and son.
Know that. How do
That's like
they
literal
know
whore
that?
money. Like your husband, like the ex-husband's taking that money knowing he's getting it because his wife was a whore.
But she's dead,
And she's dead.
They lost a mom. The kid lost a mom. How do they know? When did he testify in court? Be like,
He
I
did,
saw
and
it
and his
where-
lawyer told him not to talk something he says was a mistake. Unfortunately in life, but fortunately he was arrested because he also drugged and sexually assaulted 3 other women between 2015 and 2018.
Jeez.
Well, he's a little Pepe Le Pew, isn't he?
He's the he needs to be canceled while he's in jail. So
Yeah.
how do they? He testified that yes, Your Honor.
Well,
I
it was-
did in fact sprinkle a gram of cocaine on my penis. I was not interested in having her suck it off. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to keep going. I did, in fact, insist while we were sitting in my office that she snort that right, do that line straight off my schnozzle.
The question is whether she was actually doing lines or it was just like something like some sort of play thing they were doing. He
Dude,
said
that must
there
have
was.
been a
He said something about
mountain
like
of
he had
pain.
like this. It was about excitement that these women were willing to help him out with.
Help him with what?
Now,
Snorting
hold on.
There's so much. There's
I-
so
I
much
don't-
here.
I don't know much about the science of cocaine, but what if he just like literally dipped his dick like a fun dip stick in cocaine
I
and then
think it
just
would feel
fucked
a
the
little
cocaine
weird.
into her? And then she died from an overdose into cocaine. Can you die that way from cocaine?
And you can die from cocaine any way you want if you get enough of it into your system.
Maybe that's how he died. Maybe it
I
wasn't
think
snorting.
maybe it was just
died.
too much cocaine on his cock.
Oh my god! What
And-
kind of doctor was he, by the way?
A surgeon. That's all I saw. He was a surgeon who was into cocaine.
Oh my god.
So,
All right. Well,
that's a bright note. Bootleg says the doc looks like a guy you would find who found the 45 keys of coke in Florida. Yeah, that dude's in Florida shoveling 45 keys of coke across the lines and abandoning them in the ocean.
all of our stories come full circle. He is the scuba diver who found it.
He is the Snorlax. He's a sleep doctor.
He's the sleep doctor, and you sleep forever. Let's go to reviews.
I was going to say that's a beautiful transition.
My shiny metal ass! That's all you get, Joe!
Tonight, you.
Why don't we start?
With me turning off my voice thing here. And let's go with something that is on YouTube, a fan film, actually. This was just dropped in my lap today, so I do not have details on this. Z, what do you have?
This was a recommendation by Mark D, I think in our last live chat that we catch out. Rat in the Sun production. It's called Batman Easy to Die.
It's
I don't
not
know
easy
what
to
it's-
die.
I don't
it's
know. I
easy to
haven't
die.
watched it.
What is it?
Easy to die. Yeah, or it's not easy to die.
It's not easy to die. Wow, if we don't look up this
So
properly,
what is this?
No one's gonna be able to watch it. I definitely recommend it on YouTube. I think. Hold on, let me search here if I can get to my phone, or Noob can do it. Dying is easy. Dying
There we
is
go.
easy. Yeah, this is like it's by the same people who do these like live action super fights, right? Where they actually have amazing costumes. Like I saw one, it was Wolverine versus the Predator.
Yes,
I think
and
it's
the
from
channel
the same production.
and the channel is Bat in the Sun is the name of the channel. So as you see it on screen there, just without spaces, that's their logo as well. So Bat in the Sun is the channel on YouTube, and yes, Batman : or semicolon dying is easy.
I think it had last time we checked, it's only been out for one day and has over 1 million views. I'm pretty sure they Indiegogo'd this and they funded it by group fund.
They did at the very end. They had a list of all people that funded it, and the list goes on for a while. It is very well done. The costuming's well done. You have Michael Madsen actually playing Bullock,
which is great. He's a great Bullock.
He's very good. As the Batman goes through
He's also on cocaine.
Arkham, you have other
that's
characters.
Chris Daughtry, by the way, who plays
Hugo Strange.
Hugo Strange, yeah. I was going to say Stephen Strange.
Chris Daughtry, the singer?
Yeah, it's Chris Daughtry. I think it's Chris Daughtry, the singer.
Really?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm 90.025%.
You can quote Z on that. Also, as he was walking through, we had glimpses of the Riddler, Harvey, of course, she made an appearance, and Ivy, yes. But then we focused on the Joker, who was played by one of the directors.
Yes.
I forgot the name.
He looks all right. He looks pretty good. I didn't think he wasn't like, he didn't blow me away, but I thought he was good. He was good enough.
It was actually for what it was very well done. It was a lot of green screen, a lot of, you're forced to keep the actors still. You don't have a whole lot of movement, which I find difficult to watch when you have stuff like that. But it was well done. It was well written, better than anything that's been on CW for years.
Is it a full-length movie?
No, it's like 25 minutes, maybe something like that. It's not too long. To me, it reminded me of an episode of Batman the Animated Series. And the guy who plays Batman's real cool. Like, I thought that was real good. There's a special appearance at the very end. I recommended it for something on YouTube. Check it out. So thank you to Mark D for recommending it to us. I enjoyed watching it. And I think it's always good when we can expose people who could use a little bit of help. When you're outside of the system, it's hard to do anything, and these guys were able to Indiegogo. Like, their costumes, though, like that Wolverine versus the Predator was really good. So these guys, I also saw one, it was like the White Ranger versus Scorpion, which was really cool. Like, they have a whole bunch of these things, so go support that channel. It's a good channel, especially if you like comic book stuff.
Tony Movie in the chat had asked if we did the Hot Chip Challenge. We actually did do that. Be sure to go check that out on our YouTube channel.
Yes,
So
we did.
This Batman is better than the Justice League with Joss Whedon.
It's definitely better than the Justice League with Joss Whedon for sure. Yeah, you should watch it. It's very short. It's very cool.
It's good. It's a good way to spend 25 minutes. It's well written. You know, some of the dialogue is stretched out a little much, but for what it was, I enjoyed it. It was well done, especially at this level. A lot of green screen. They did a lot of the animation, which was like a combination of animation from like the movies and the cartoons, the games, the video games, the Batmobile.
Yeah, it was a little. They did their own little spin on it. It was neat. Yeah, I thought for what they had, they did a good job. You know, this is probably not like it's obviously not a big budget thing, but the costumes were real good. So everybody seemed a little too dirty in Arkham Asylum, but I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like the cleanliest place.
No, but I don't think it's like they were really filthy. Really filthy. There was also Killer Croc was in it. They had like
that Killer Croc costume was rather impressive. Actually, I think the mask house, the house that did the Killer Croc costume, did a costume for something I was in recently as well. I'm pretty sure. I'm like maybe like 78% sure.
It was kind of cool too because they included Jarvis Tetch, who's the Mad Hatter. So I thought that was kind of neat. Yep. They really went deep. So
the beginning was good. Like they did the action sequence, and for like make it a believable action sequence and fight for this level was impressive. So
it was good. That was really. Good. I think that's what they're like the best at, is doing fight sequences. Obviously, they film a lot of that stuff. So anyway, check it out. It's on YouTube. Definitely worth it. We don't usually review YouTube stuff, but thanks to the fans, we'll always take a recommendation from you guys. If you guys give us something, we'll take a look at it. We'll shout it out and give our opinion.
That's right.
So thank you.
Let's go from YouTube to Netflix, and this is a next rendition of Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim, the Black, mate.
Pacific Rim Job.
Pacific Rim Job. Yeah, this was I'm torn because I love the first Pacific Rim. It's in my top, like, I don't know, 20 movies maybe. Just as like a fun movie. It's not
it's a great popcorn flick is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I really, really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite Guillermo del Toro movies. The second one, not so much. I found that one to be a little boring and a little empty.
It was kind of weird too. The whole what they did with Charlie Day in that one. It was
Yeah, it was strange. I thought this was really good. It's only 7 episodes, 20 minutes a piece. And
it's in Australia, mate.
It's in Australia, mate. And there's definitely some Australian characters. I just thought this was really good. It was a really compelling story, which you don't often get with these things. And a lot of world building. They don't tell you exactly what's going on or how things have turned out, but if you're in a Pacific Rim, you're going to like this.
Do they go to Bendigo?
They don't go to Bendigo. They try to go to Bendigo.
I actually turned this on while I was prepping for tonight's show. The first episode was playing, and I'm going to have to go back and watch this again where I can give it a little more attention. From like just like watching out of the side of my eye, I was like, okay, this is actually really good, and I kept pausing what I was doing to look over and rewind and catch what I missed. So, I'm going to have to go back and watch this again when I'm not doing something else where I can actually give a little more attention to it.
I hope they continue with it. It's a cool universe, and I'd like to see it explored more.
The tomato meter is not super great, 75%. Then the audience score is 85%.
No, the critics are 70%.
That's
but
what
the fans like it, so I think that's all that matters. And I hope that Netflix is trying to get more of its own anime division going, so that way they don't have to be beholden to. There's a big fight in Japan over anime and stuff, so. Hopefully they can continue to offer products, whatever you want to call this. And I liked it, so I recommend it.
And they are branching out in their anime division. There's actually another one that is a Netflix original called High Rise Invasion, which is a Netflix premiere, which I watched this. This is also about 8 or 9 episodes. This is much closer to the Japanese style anime and hentai that we've seen before. It's not actual nudity, but like there's nudity where like people are naked, but there's no genitals actually showing. It's like outlines and stuff. but it's this weird story where people are transported to what may or may not be a real world, where everyone is stuck on the top of all these buildings, high rises that are connected by rope bridges.
Weird.
And they're trying to escape these characters called Mask. The Mask are there to push people to commit suicide by jumping off of the buildings. This is a story about people trying to survive in this world where there's manipulation, there's mind control. It's a very weird, twisted story. It's very bloody. It's very violent. But it's actually not a bad story. It's actually something that gets interesting and kind of makes you want to follow along.
So you're recommending it?
I am recommending it. I am actually recommending it. It has a
Got
very
71% on Rotten.
I'm pretty sure there's not enough scores for it to be really.
Well, you got to remember, Rotten Tomatoes. The critics don't review any anime barely ever. So when you're getting recommendations, you got to go through people. You got to go through word of mouth. You got to go through people. Just like Tony Movie says, like he skipped the sequel to Pacific Rim because I had such high hopes for that, and I definitely skipped it. This is much more in line with the actual Pacific Rim, with the first one. Not the second one was just, I don't know. There was something off about it that I didn't like. So this looks vaguely
It's
interesting.
only 7 episodes?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You said 7 episodes.
Yeah. It was 7 or 8 episodes. It ends with a cliffhanger, hoping for season 2. The way it ended, of course, not surprising. I'm sure Pacific Rim did that as well.
Yep, same thing.
Tony Movie, if you are a fan of anime, I do suggest you check this one out. It's very well done. The story is pretty good. The animation's very good, and like I said, it's bloody and violent. So it has everything that an anime fan enjoys. And it's got some twist to it. It's one of those mind fucks where you're like, what actually is going on here? It's not straight up front with the storyline. So it's an interesting watch, to say the least.
Yeah, I think I might end up reviewing Be the Beginning, second season.
Yes,
like
I actually started watching season 1 again to get ready for season 2, which is releasing this month.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of like that one, but I'm not sure how I felt about it. So we'll see how this. I'll try the second season, see what happens.
Yeah, and I was the same with Be the Beginning. It was it was one of those, you either really got into it or you just didn't follow along with it. You couldn't follow along with it. Z's best friend said she never seen Pacific Rim. Definitely check out the first one. You can watch the second one, but if you don't, you're not missing a whole hell of a lot.
And if you're a feminist, people like to talk about the fact that Mako Mori, her storyline is one of the most. It's like one of the definitive female storylines in a movie for like an action type movie.
For the first one,
better than they say it's better than the Bechdel test. I don't know. I'm just saying that because I think it's a really good story. She has a really good storyline, a really good arc, and I think it's Guillermo del Toro at his best.
Spoiler alert for the second one. She died real quick.
Does she? Oh, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Why do you got to be a dick?
Yeah.
The movie came out like 3 years ago.
And it's not good. But yeah, you could skip the second one. First one, highly recommend, especially if you like anything by Guillermo del Toro. Check it out. It's definitely one of his best.
Yeah, I mean, and it is, if you like, it's giant robots fighting monsters. What more can you want?
Exactly. If you can get into that and they add a little bit of plot to it, it's cool. Plus, it has Idris Elba in one of my favorite Idris Elba roles. So
Idris Elba is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So I can say that I did enjoy that. I did enjoy. Hopefully I enjoyed High Rise Invasion. I hope to enjoy the anime Pacific Rim, and I can say that because I care a lot.
Oh, you care so much.
Boy.
This is another recommendation that I feel bad I did not get to, but I was able to, based on the recommendation from our fans, convince Noob to watch this. I'm pretty sure that Weiser, Ron, and Doc all recommended.
Oh my god,
this.
the audience score is horrible.
Really?
I wasn't able to watch this either. I didn't get around to watching this as well, but I did hear really good things about it.
I do like Peter Dinklage, and our fan consensus, not the fan consensus from Rotten Tomatoes, was it's a very intense movie. See, I thought it was a series, and I was like, I don't have 10 or 12 hours to devote to that. And then they told me it was a movie, and then just based on like everything I'm watching, which I'm trying to get through Coming to America 2, and I have the Woody Allen series, and I just have so much I'm trying to get through to review for the show. I just couldn't get to this one, but Noob did get to it.
I did, and I immediately
don't spoil
regretted
it though, because there are some people in the chat who have not seen it. So just tell us what the Rotten Tomatoes meters say, and then give us like your do you recommend or not?
So the the tomato meter is 80%, and the audience score is substantially lower at 37%.
Peter Dinklage.
So the critic consensus is a searing swipe at late-stage capitalism. I Care a Lot is an exhilarating pitch-black comedy with a wicked performance from Rosamund Pike.
Rosamund Pike.
I mean, I guess so.
What does the audience say?
The audience says Rosamund Pike and Peter Dinklage do good work, but they're acting in a dark and ugly story that doesn't give anyone someone to root for.
So that's why the audience probably didn't like it, because they had
So first off, if you can get through the first 20 minutes, it gets a lot better. The first 20 minutes are really tough to get through because I fucking hate that woman's face.
More than
I saw her.
Where's Sam Jr. to tell us about?
That's tough.
Elizabeth.
That's tough.
What's her name?
Elizabeth
Moss?
Olsen. No, Elizabeth Moss.
Yes.
No, I probably hate Elizabeth Moss more. She's much uglier. But this woman plays the perfect cunt. Like, oh my God.
She was the star of Gone Girl. So
she is like magnificent at being hated. Like, I've never wanted
to hate her.
Someone to be like stabbed multiple times within the first 5 minutes.
I think she actually said that this character she enjoyed doing it, but it was a difficult character for her to play because of how how bad this character really is. And it's not actually based on a true story. It is based off of other stories of this happening. Of course, there's a lot of artistic creativity to it.
Based on what he told me, it couldn't possibly be based in reality because it's a con artist.
The original basis of being a con artist, actually, I had one of the people watch this was my mother watched this, and she said it's scary because I could actually see something like this happening to me.
There's no fucking way.
I guess
it's not possible.
She's worried about me
worry about that.
Putting her in a hostel and taking all of her assets.
But that's not the premise of the film. Is not her not your family sticking you in a place. It's a stranger who puts you in a place.
Which I think that actually did happen at some point. I think this is actually that somebody did actually pull this off. Where
you could pull it off, but you couldn't do it so many times that you would be able to get away with it. You could get away with it.
This was like a common thing for you. It's based off of one person doing it one time.
You could get away with it doing it to one person that you may have found a victim for, but you could not perpetuate this as appears to be in the movie. So anyway, it's just about a scam involving healthcare and
if you can get through the first 20 minutes, it's definitely rewarding to watch after that because Dinklage makes it so much better. Except for the break in reality that like the whole plot is fucking asinine, and it gets even more asinine towards the end when things start like ramping up. But the ending has a good payoff, and I would
recommend.
I would recommend it after.
Even though the audience score is so low,
after getting past the 20-minute mark, I would recommend seeing it. Yes.
All right, and the audience, our audience, the OrkU audience, also recommended it. So I think it's safe to say that if you're in for an intense, rough time, go for it. But if you don't like seeing people you don't like do bad things, you probably shouldn't watch it. Fair enough?
Yeah, that's about accurate.
How it makes a movie.
What's next?
It gets freaky.
Freaky.
So freaky.
This movie is like you go from like a story that's convoluted to a story that just literally isn't there.
There's no story.
I guess that kind of works.
Jessica. That's what it reminds me.
It's literally like body swap that cuts deep. That the story, like that's body straight up the story. Is it more convoluted? Is the plot more complex than? There is no plot.
What's the one though with Rob Schneider where he swaps bodies?
Oh shit, Hot Girl.
Yeah, the Mean Girl. No, Hot Girl.
No, it's Hot Girl.
Not Mean Girl.
It's Hot Girl.
Is it? I don't think it's Hot
Girl.
Yeah,
I think that is what you're talking about. Is Hot Girl.
Chick. It's the
Hot Chick. Hot Chick.
And then isn't there a Freaky Friday where
Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes, they do a body swap thing.
Friday.
Yeah,
but this one they take those movies and then just throw a serial killer in who
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like there's just no reason for it to happen. Like it's just he's a serial killer. Why is he killing? Don't know.
Don't you know he likes to kill people?
He takes a magical knife, and the magical knife has body swapping powers.
Why would he want that?
Why? Don't know.
Don't know.
Then like Vince Vaughn is very good in it because Vince Vaughn is obviously the serial killer, and then he swaps bodies with Catherine Newton. And she's from Detective Pikachu. I don't know what else. She's probably from some Disney shit. But they do a really good job swapping bodies and acting like the other person. So I like that part of it. The acting.
And I think Vince Vaughn actually did say something along the lines of like she was like one scene covered in blood, like doing something completely insane, and then as soon as the L cut, she's like, "Oh hi," and he's like, "Get away from me!" It's like,
yeah, like the acting was good. The story was literally non-existent, but it was a fun movie to watch. The kills were cool, very gory. It was made by the guy who did the Happy Death Day series.
Sounds like fun on the book.
So it's worth, if you like horror comedies and body swapping isn't really much of a story into it, but if you like horror comedies, it's worth a watch. But it's very forgettable after the fact.
Do it.
Yeah.
But worth entering in a contest to get a free copy of.
Oh, it's definitely, if it's free, absolutely.
If it's free, it's free.
Just do it.
It was fun watching in the moment for sure. It's like a movie you can just turn on and just enjoy for like an hour and a half.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
What else can you want?
And it's a Blumhouse.
I guess, yeah, it's Blumhouse. Every fucking horror movie is Blumhouse.
Yeah, Blumhouse has cornered the market on.
Has really good ratings. So the tomato meter, 83%. The audience score is 80%. Critic consensus, an entertaining slasher with genre-bending, body-swapping twist. Not really, but this horror comedy juggles genres with freaky fun results.
It is a gender-bending.
It's literally just body-swapping a murderer.
Yeah, because usually they're dudes or supernatural dudes.
I mean, it's a little nuts that like
dudes.
that girl could kill anyone because like everyone would just.
It's a little nuts that she could swap bodies. So
yeah, that too.
Actually,
Let's just
don't
stick our
they?
brains at the door.
Noob, you said you watched this. Don't they actually do that where like she goes after her first victim and realizes that she doesn't have the same strength that she used to?
Yeah, that's kind of
okay.
funny. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
But yet
so she's like, I can do what I used to be able to do, and then she's like, wait a second.
Yeah, she's like, sucks. Yeah, like there's no reason for that. Like neither of them really want the body. It just kind of, she's just like, well, I'm in this body, might as well just start killing.
Gotcha. It wasn't like a choice necessarily.
No, yeah.
Did they play some drums? Did they appropriate some cultures? No.
I don't know. It was weird. Like it was just there was no reason for the magical knife. Like it was just a happenstance thing. Like he was just trying to murder somebody.
He was satanic and stuck his body into a doll.
Yeah. It was weird. The story
voodoo.
was literally non-existent, but the actual acting and the movie was good. That's it.
Is there anything else?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So.
We our list is a little.
I got a fake list clearly. So
you sure that's it? I feel like
that's it. That's all. That's all we got on the list. Not a whole hell of a lot going on this week. We talked about what we could, but there is a lot coming up very soon. Let's get rid of this screen here. Let's go back over to this screen here with our friends over in the chat. Coming up, I think this week, is it the Justice League Zack Snyder version releases?
It's going to be tough because I think it releases on Friday.
Thursday, the 18th.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's a 4-hour movie with a
intermission.
With an intermission built
Thursday night's going to be rough for me.
Thursday night's going to be an
I'm
all-nighter.
going for it. I'm going for the 4-hour sit down. I'm going to try to do the whole thing in one sitting.
We might have to do a full breakdown though. So maybe we'll do like our teaser of it.
Let me say this. So Friday night, so this releases Thursday, which means Friday night we'll do a quick review because we don't want to spoil. We're just going to say thumbs up, thumbs down, and that's it. We're not going to get any deeper to it than that.
How can you spoil it? It's already been
because
released.
we would be assholes if we spoiled it, noob. But there was conversation. We had this last night, and I think that he is still on board to do it. Ben wants to come back, and I think we might have to have an all-out Royal Rumble, no-hole-barred battle between you two up there and Ben on the other side, talking Justice League, talking about this movie and the Justice League universe. I'm going to have to referee this one because this is going to be a heated battle. But I think
he's going to get yeeted is what he's going to get because Zack Snyder is the Mac Daddy.
So actually, I think we can look to that. I'm going to try to plan for that the week afterwards. Ben's on board, and I think you guys should be on board for that as well. So we will get that set up. We will tease that more. But Justice League comes out on Thursday. Z's best friend is excited about it. We'll talk about it quickly on Friday and then do an in-depth on that later. Also on Thursday, I believe, is the Bucky and Winter Falcon and Soldier.
Same thing. That comes out Friday too.
That's Thursday or Friday as well. That's
that
also
comes out
this week.
17th. No,
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's also this week that's coming out as well. So Z's best friend, yes, we'll be talking about both of those Friday. Spoiler free, just to let you know what we thought. Like I said, thumbs up, thumbs down, and what the critics thought. And we'll get deeper into that because those are going to be an ongoing series. And as always, we want to say a special thank you to some special people. Noob.
Oh, shit.
Deck.
Okay.
Why, thank you, Joshua Burnett, a.k.a. Doc, a.k.a. Jaybird, a.k.a. Dr. Doc, Olaf, a.k.a. Dr. Fresh. Thank you, we do.
Oh, fuck. That destroyed my throat, that last one. My God.
We appreciate the effort. And along the bottom there of the screen, you can see all our other Patreons. We do appreciate all of you putting in, supporting us in the Patreon world. Patreon.com/ourreviews. Our reviews will kill you. ourreviewswillkillyou.com/links. And if you like what you heard here this week, head on over to our Instagram at OrkU. Check us out on Facebook.com/ourreviewswillkillyou. If you're not listening to us already on Google Play, Stitcher, why do I keep saying Google Play? It's Amazon Play now. Amazon Play, Stitcher, Spotify, or iTunes. Check us out at youtube.com/ourreviewswillkillyou. All of this can be found going to ourreviewswillkillyou.com/links, where you'll find all the other cool things like our Patreon. Actually, Patreon now has a podcast for Patreon members only, The News with Z, which 2 episodes available, and I think I figured out how to make that work. You can get the episodes through Patreon itself. That is working. Definitely go and check that out. Also, go to ourreviewswillkillyou.com/links to go to and find the store. That's not that window. Let's go to that window. The store, which has all kind of cool swag in it for you to buy. The old store is still available for a little bit longer, but this is the new store, which is going to be constantly growing. Definitely go check all that out. ourreviewswillkillyou.com/links.
Yes, we'll keep making new shirts for you. You let us know what you like. Well, we like to come up with fun little things. So hopefully we'll have a couple new treats for you. We'll have some things along that line. If you want to take pictures for us, take pictures of your cats, take pictures of your shirt that you get from us or your hat, whatever you like. Let us know. We love the feedback. We love to hear from you guys. And if you like what you heard, make sure you like and subscribe, share. That's how we grow the channel. And to let everybody know what we're doing here and the kind of fun and parties that we have all the time. So from all of us here at Our Reviews Will Kill You, to all of y'all at home, we love y'all. And on to the next one.